Sup Nerds, free 99 here, having a nibble at Grim Path, a gear-based dungeon crawler roguelike. It's being developed and published by Zabu Games. If you would like to have a nibble yourself, you can find a link in the description. Let's equip in. Relies on defense and strong direct strikes. We have a knight here. And then, okay, so there is at least one other character that you can unlock by playing the game. A third one available during the Steam Next Fest. So we kind of missed the boat on this one. And then the other two are locked with some more that will probably show up when the game is fully released. There's a hidden one here, locked in the demo as well. Okay, so there's at least a few to choose from when the game gets released. For now, we have the knight. Let's check it out. We have medium, easy, and then I believe hard. Ooh, beat hard, beat medium, and then there's medium. I think we'll stick to medium, the way that the game is intended to be played. What do we have here? A rusty sword. We've got a wooden shield. This one has one beside a sword, so I'm assuming it's 1 damage. This one has a 2 beside a shield. I'm assuming that's 2 block. Left hook, deal 3 damage to the leftmost monster. Magic heal, restore 5 health. Cool. We've got 2 damage. We've got 4 health regen. We've got 0 block. Interesting. This said 2, but whatever. And then we have a mana regen of 1, 20 health, 8 mana, 20 starting gold, a bunch of passives that we have yet to unlock. Let's go ahead and play. On each floor, you will have a choice of events. You can select only one and the others will be lost. Choose event. Okay, well, we have to do the battle tutorial. Left click to attack the monster. You and the monster deal damage to each other, minimum 1. Attack any monster. So 3 damage, 0 block. They both have 5 health. We can swing for 2. Just like this 2 down here. You can switch your weapon anytime using right click. The player attacks first by default. Kill monsters. What is our other weapon then? Oh, you do more wait. We were attacking with the shield. That's why we had 2 attack and 2 defense. If we switch to our other weapon, it's 3 attack, 0 defense. So we can swipe you away. And then there was no animation? Or I guess they haven't hit us yet. We should swap to our shield. Attack them. We go down to 18. Okay, so they don't attack us until we attack them. I understand. But I'm guessing, like, further down the line, multiple enemies will attack us at the same time? Probably. $10 there. Victory. After each fight, you gain gold and items. The chance for better items and the amount of gold increase over time and are further boosted by luck. Click anywhere. I clicked anywhere. Here you can see the chance for items rarity and how many items you can take. So 100% chance for common, I'm guessing, and then it's going to be like uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. So we can take 1 item out of these 2. Am I right? Is there a mouse over? No, but we can tell from previous experience that we're basically just 100% chance for common right now. Gold charm, 30 cooldown, I'm guessing. For every 30 gold gained, restore 1 mana. Up to 3 mana up at a time. So at most 90 gold gets us 3 mana. Okay, well, we gained 10. So that's not great. Frying pan. Every 4 turns, increase defense by 1 until the end of battle. This seems better. It gives us a chance to survive. We haven't really used mana right now because I guess we don't really have any spells. So let's take the frying pan. Trusty frying pan. We'll equip that into this slot. I mean, we've got helmet, chest, feet, arms, necklace, ring. This usually is a sign for a pet, and then we put the frying pan in the... I can't even see behind it anymore. Unfortunate. But I'm guessing it's like the other slot. Arrow to continue, I'm assuming. After each event, mana and health are restored equal to your mana regen and health regen stats. Sure. We have 4 health regen, so we can lose 4 health every single fight, and we'll gain it all back. Mana, again, we haven't really used yet, so there's that. Click anywhere. Let's finish the combat training. Choose a battle event. But I want money. Well, it says items and spells for a shop. I'm pretty sure 30 might not be a lot. Some monsters have special abilities. Hover over a monster's ability. How can you tell? Oh, this one has like the circles. Always attacks first. That's annoying. Increase attack by 1 every 3 turns. Ooh, that's horrible. Cannot be attacked until only monsters with backline remain. So we have to murder these guys first. The skeleton archer cannot be attacked while other enemies, we just read that, are alive, but you can still hit it with a spell. Kill it with a spell. So it's that what these things are. Deal 3 damage to the leftmost monster. So that is you, and you have exactly 3 health. And then we can also try to heal for 5. Okay, sure. So we'll left hook. We don't need to target because it auto-targets the leftmost. Spells need time to recharge after use. Magic increases spell damage and healing. Click anywhere. So 7 turns, that's what that means. And this one is a countdown of until how long we get, or until how long the item procs for us to get the increased defense. I understand. So now we just have the bog standard enemies here. So we'll right click to change, we'll attack you, and then we'll swing for massive damage. Do we actually have to stay there, or can we? Okay, we can right click anywhere and it'll do the thing. Cool, I understand. Another victory, that was like 30 gold, I believe, this time around. 100% chance for common still. -2 health regen, but we do get more defense. I'm not sure about that. On kill, increase attack by 2 for 1 turn. I like this. I like this necklace. We take that. Keep going. What else we got here? We have upgrade an item for gold. We have 60 bucks. We should be able to do something. Most events work in a similar way. Place an item or spell into the slot, then click the rune to activate the event. Place an item and click the rune. So they said we could item or spell. Why can I not do the spell? Okay, so it has to be an item. What are you then? Increase attack by 2 for 2 turns? I think we're okay. Wait, no. On kill, increase attack by 2 for 1. Ooh. So it's the turn. No. On kill, increase attack for 1 turn. So we're not able to see what it turns into? Is that what it's saying? Yeah, because that's still the same. You're still 1 damage, I'm assuming? Oh, that sucks. I would like to know what these turn into so I can best decide what's happening. Because, like, if this just increases the amount of attack and not the turns, then I would rather have something that always increases damage. But I guess there's only one way to find out. We'll increase you. It cost 50 bucks. When one of your stats increase, deal 1 damage to a random monster. That's not even close to what it used to be. What? How is that an upgrade? That's more like a side grade. Okay, sure. Let's keep going. Why not? We gained some mana regen there. A tough battle or rewards for health. What does that mean? Are we trading HP for stuff? Okay, sure. Looks like they do it in increments of 5. So we could do up to 19. We do heal for 4. So I'm assuming we could do something like 10 here. We drop down to 10, but we'll at least go up to 14. Because the mana regen went up after we finished that previous fight. So let's see what 10 health will do. Ooh, okay, some green stuff. We'll take that, we'll take that. When you restore health, increase defense by 1 until end of battle. Max 6 defense per battle. That's not bad. We do have a heal spell. Execute monsters at 2 health or lower. As we descend, the monster's health will increase. And I don't know if this will be good. It's good right now. Or at least it was in the first 2 places. Because they had, what, 5 health and we could get them down to 2 fairly easily. But I don't know if this is good anymore. Reduced damage taken by 1 can be reduced to 0. And this is... Are you better or worse than the other shield? I think our other shield is better. I think we'll take the Void Armor because we'll heal when we are low on health, and the increased defense will also mean that it'll be harder to actually take us out. So we'll take the Void Armor here. I think that's the best out of all of them. Oh, we get to take all of them? No, we get to take 2. Does this number count down? Let's take the gloves. No, we get to take all of them. Okay, sure. But this would get rid of our wooden shield, is the thing. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, so now we have 3 damage. We don't have a second weapon, but we do have reduced damage by 1, and we did get this armor that also increases our defense by 1. So it's like we gave up nothing. You could see it that way. We've got a regular battle. Let's see what we can do here. Also, we're at 14 and 5/8. Your ability, restore 1 health to all monsters every 5 turns. That's horrible. Whenever this monster takes damage, reduce the cooldown of all its skills by 1. It would have been great if you were on the left side. So we can knock you out because our left click will deal 3 damage to you and you'll be down to 2 health and it automatically kills you. What are you? Apply 4 slow every 3 turns. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. So we'll knock you out. That's fine. And then we'll not... Oh, did it still attack us? No. This one is going down because they're going to be attacking us. And I think I'm okay with that. We'll knock you out with 2 hits. And then you have... You're still waiting, I guess. Or did the slow already happen and we didn't notice? So we'll thwap you. And then we'll thwap you once more. We're down to 6 health, which kind of sucks. You're only going to be doing 1 damage to us. And I'm very okay with that. So we'll thwap you. Wait a second. When one of your stats increase, deal 1 damage to a random monster. When did one of our stats increase? When you restore health? We didn't really restore health. So I don't know where all that came from. We're gonna hit you for 1. And then we're gonna take this turn to heal. And then we'll thwap you again. Sure, I'll take... Oh, it was the frying pan. Every 4 turns increase your defense by 1. I see. So whenever this procs, it'll deal 1 random damage to a monster. Which is good. That's very good. Okay, so we can take 1 thing. You can reroll 1 additional time. So we get 1 reroll at a cost of 25 bucks. This doesn't make rerolls free, which is disappointing. I think the frying pan is better because it does have synergy with the bone necklace. Deep fish. If the target is at full health, deal 1 more damage. That's not bad. We could take that as the pet. For the boots, if your health regen is 5 or lower, increase defense by 1. We also get +2 health regen. So this would put our health regen to 6. And that would be counterintuitive to its passive. So I think we'll take deep fish here. We'll keep going. We've got a regular battle, an upgrade spell for gold, and then regenerate health or mana. Upgrade spell for gold. We do have 50 bucks. We do have 50 bucks. Or... Well... I think I'll take the health, honest. Well, no. We have a lot of health regen. I think we'll take the mana. We'll go here. We'll take the 50% of our mana. So that goes up to 7. And then when we end, it should go up to 8. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Let's keep going. So we're almost at full health and we have all the mana. You can die in 1 shot. You have the backline thing, which means we have to kill everybody first before you, or we could use the left hook for it. And I do like the idea of that. What is the rest of your stuff? Increase attack by 2 for each living monster. That's unfortunate. We need to fight you last. Attack the player every 5 turns, and then you're gonna be hitting us. So we need to kill everybody ASAP. Increase defense by 1 every 3 turns. So first and foremost, we murder you. And then we activate this to murder you. And then now, what are we gonna kill next? It should be you, because you have nothing to heal. And I'm very okay with that. So we'll thwap you. We'll thwap you a second time. And then it's gonna take 3 turns to kill you. But it's better than fighting them for 4 damage? Is it better than fighting them for 4 damage? Yes, it is. Because you're gonna constantly heal them as well. So yeah. We'll just keep thwapping you until you're dead. And then we should survive this. Yeah, we're just losing 1 health every turn. Is it worth it to pop the healing? I think it is. We might as well do that, and then we'll thwap them. They die. Leather Hood for 2 health regen. I like that idea. For each point of attack above 2, increase defense by 1, max of 2. We would only get plus 1 more defense. I think... yeah, I think the Void Armor is better. Every 2 kills, increase max health by 3 and increase threshold by 1 each charge. Getting this super early, well, it's not really super early. If you look at the map up here, we're like midway. But there's probably like deeper depths. So this might not be so bad. This is still quote unquote early if this is like floor 1 of floor, let's say 10. Leather Hood is just health regen though. But health regen doesn't proc until the end of a fight. If we get the 3 health along with increasing the maximum, I feel like this is better. Especially since we're starting to fight more waves of enemies. Shop of Spells or a tough battle. We don't really have that much in terms of resource. If we had full spell, I would totally take the tough battle. We have $100. Let's see what we can buy. What are you? Reduce defense of all monsters by 2 until end of battle. That's not bad. We can't afford it though. Increase attack by 5 and reduce defense to 0 for 1 turn. No thank you. Deal 3 damage to all monsters. We cannot afford this, which sucks. Can we sell you? I just procced it and I used up all of our mana. So it doesn't look like we can sell anything. That's good to know. Thank you for telling me, game. Increase attack by 1 until end of battle. And then increase the cooldown of all monster skills by 4. This isn't bad. I would have rather had this for 4. It would have been a way better like upgrade. Can we sell items though? Like what don't we need anymore? Can we sell you? Is that a thing? No? There is no sell whatsoever. Okay, well, unfortunate, but I would have loved the power wave. Let's continue. Regular battle here. So what is the most threatening? What do you do? Lose 1 defense whenever it is attacked. So you just keep getting weaker. Increase defense of all monsters by 1, so you need to die. You're the healer, and you are increase defense of all monsters by 1. So we can kill you straight up. And then that will let us kill you straight up. And then from here, we do not heal, or we do not gain the extra health. That is unfortunate. I guess from here, we just start thwapping on you. They're gone. You're now gone. And then it's now your turn. We don't have the mana to heal, which kind of sucks. But we will do our best to live with some amount of health. 11 out of 26 isn't bad. It's not bad. On spellcast, increase defense by 1 until end of battle. Considering how much we wasted our spells, that's not that good. Health regen. No thank you. Although we could buy this just for the health regen. Health regen -1. Defense and luck. Oh no. Luck -1. Health regen -1. Defense up by 1. That's horrible. I think we take this for just the extra health regen. Because right now, you're kind of better. When target is at full health, deal 1 damage. So we're technically dealing 4 on our very first strikes. So we'll take the sturdy boots. We'll take the sturdy boots. Let's go ahead and continue. Was that not health regen? What are you there? Oh no, you're max health. You're not health regen, you're max health. Okay, so we get +1 more defense thanks to you, since our health regen is only at 4. That's good. Item in gold, regen, health, or mana. I would like to get a bit more mana. So we'll activate this to get some mana back. Our mana regen is kind of terrible, not gonna lie. And then this will let us survive. We've got a boss battle now. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so it's 5 dudes. What do you do? Always attacks first. Horrible. Every 4 turns, increase the attack of all monsters by 1. That's even worse. Upon death, increase attack of all monsters by 1. Bro. What are you? Apply 1 bleeding? Apply 1 bleeding when this monster deals damage. Always attacks first. Increase attack of all monsters by 2. Always attacks first. Okay. So you need to die first. Yeah, there's no 2 ways around it. You need to die first, so I take less damage from all other instances. But this is gonna knock out quite a bit of our health. Each turn deal damage equal to the number of bleed stacks. Ignore defense. It doesn't say that the stack... Okay, the stacks do disappear. That's good. So you're dead. I'll take that. We can use the heal for 5. That dealt 1 damage to you. Now we can execute you, but we still take the 5 damage, which kind of sucks. Or we took 1. I'll take that. It's better than taking 5. We can take you out in 2 hits, and I'm okay with that. That leaves you, but you're only going to be taking 1 damage each strike. And you're going to increase their health. So we could start pounding on you instead. That'll take 6 turns. And we take 1 damage. I think we ignore you and start murdering this, honestly. This will also keep the bleed away from us. So yeah, we'll start wailing on you. Oh, we're down. Wait, how much are we losing? 3? But we have so much defense. That is terrible. That's actually terrible. It takes 2 more turns to heal. So we do technically survive. If we do this... Oh, but your defense is going up. Or our attack is going down. One of those 2. We do this. We're down to 1 health. We healed back up to 10. They took the 1. It's going to take 5 turns. Maybe we should have killed you first. Regrets. That's all I gotta say, regrets. Because now you're going to deal 4 damage to us. We may have chosen poorly here. Because this bleed was the other problem. Each turn deal damage equal to the number of bleed stacks. I forgot to account for that. And now we're gone. Okay, well, that was the first run. We lost miserably. Took us 21 minutes. Let's see if we can do another run here. We do get a bit of XP. I'm guessing... Thanks for playing the demo. If you enjoyed it, please wishlist the game on Steam and leave any feedback you have. I will. Stay tuned for the end of the video if you want to see what it is. If we hit try again... Okay, well, first of all, we probably didn't play enough spells to trigger the new character. So this is fine. But maybe we leveled up and gotten like one of the free stuff. But this is fine. We'll keep going from here. It takes 3 shots to kill you. It takes 3 shots to kill you. Oh, I'm dumb. We have this back. I'm horrible at this game. So already forgot that we have a wooden shield now. Didn't need to lose all that health. On kill, increase attack by 1 until end of battle. I like that. Every 2 kills increase max health. I think I like damage more than defense, to be honest. Let's go. We have shop for 30 bucks. No, thank you. We'll take the regular battle. So we can take you out in 3 hits, which means we'll take you out in 2. If I'm right. Or should we go for this to take less damage on the first swing? Yeah, we'll take less damage on the first 2 swings, then knock you out. And then we'll take less damage on the first 2 swings again, and then knock you out. The +1 defense was a little annoying. It counteracted our iron ring. Spider pet. For every 50 gold gained, increase luck by 1 and increase threshold by 30 each charge. Okay, I mean, I do like luck. This is the one that decreases health regen, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's any good though. I mean, I'd rather... Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. And maybe we'll get the boots that increases max health and as well as give us defense, because we have really terrible health regen. Upgrade spells for gold, or we could shop. Either way, we're going to be spending money. Hopefully the heal spell gets cheaper or something. We'll put you in there. It costs 50 bucks. Sure, we'll take it. You are now deal 3 damage to all monsters. What? These aren't upgrades. These are like change the spell. Yeah. Like these aren't upgrades. Upgrades would mean that the spell gets better. We don't have health regen, so I don't think we can do the rewards for health. Or if we do, we're going to be put into a very tough position. A tough battle. Let's see what it's like. It's 3 enemies. You have increased defense of everybody. If defense is higher than 4, increase attack by 2. And then you're increasing everybody's defense. So I think hitting everybody for 3. No, you hit for 1. Because everybody has increased defense. That's horrible. I think we still do it though. It's free damage. Yeah, it's free damage. We'll do it. And then no matter what we do, we're gonna be dealing 1. So we might as well take... Well, no, it's the same thing. Because they only have 1 damage. So we only lose 1 health. So we'll just thwap you for 3. That increased our damage. So now we can thwap you a little bit harder. And then we can almost one-shot you. This deals 2. This deals 1. We're still going to be taking 1 damage regardless, so we might as well do 2 per swing. And we don't have a heal anymore, which is horrific. Every turn restore 1. Every 4 turns restore 1 health. And then this gives us 5 max health. Plus it will give back our health regen. That's not bad. This one is increased health regen. This is just good. This is good all around. 5 luck? I don't think so. And then that's either 1 spell damage or 1 mana regen. I'm not entirely sure. But it's guaranteed plus 2 more health. I think we take the boar helmet. That's the best out of the 4 of them. And then because I think we're dying horribly, maybe we take the health... The health regen adjacent. Yeah, especially since we lost our healing spell. I think we take you. We'll end here. We're up to 17 out of 30. Increased stats. Upgrade item for gold. It's not upgrade. It's like turn it into something different. RNG an item. I think we'll increase our stats. I'm hoping it's free. Plus 1 damage, plus 1 armor. Plus 2 luck. So this is mana regen. This has to be like just spell damage. We lost our mana regen somehow? The iron ring. So I think we have to take the mana regen here, or else we're never going to be able to get back our spells. This iron ring was not as good as I thought it was. Yeah, we'll have to take that. And then we're gonna try to get something that's better than an iron ring. Regular battle, increased stats for gold. 60 bucks, hopefully we can afford something. Nice, okay, sure. We can get some more damage for exactly 60 bucks. Or, I'm hoping that if we buy the health regen and mana regen, we can do both and not just one. Oh, because it went up in price, that sucks. Okay, well I'd still rather have the mana regen, because now we can use our spells. Okay, so you are the one that's increasing everybody's defense. What do? Increase defense by 1 and then apply slow. So we should thwap everybody for 3 damage. Well, air quotes 3 damage. I do like that idea. Increase the attack of all monsters by 2. We need you dead. Yeah, we need you dead. But I think we need you dead first so we can kill you faster. So let's thwap everybody. And then let's go with... This is 1 damage. Yeah, it's 1 damage regardless, but we save a health if we switch to our wooden shield. So we'll go thwap, dead. And then now we're slowed. Monsters attack before you. That's what slow does. Okay, that's horrible. We take no damage if we fight you with the shield on. And I like that idea. So we'll go thwap. Wait, I thought we weren't supposed to lose anything. That's crazy. It said none. So I assumed none. But I guess that only worked for 1 turn for some reason. I would still rather lose 1 and deal 1 to you. At least until we get to 2 health. Oh, it's at 3 health right now. At least until we get to 2 health. And then we thwap you for 2. You're dead. So now everybody's a little bit weaker. We can get rid of you to get rid of our slow. And then we can do... What? We're doing 3 to you. But we can do 2 first to save on some health. And then take you out. And then now it's your turn. We're going to be losing 1 if we do this. We're going to be still losing 1 if we do this. So no matter what, we're going to be losing 1. We might as well 2-shot you then. I'll take that. I'll take that. Every 3 turns, reduce target's attack by 1. Plus it gives us +5 max health. That's not bad. Azure Gauntlet. On spellcast, increase magic by 2 until end of battle. Max 4 magic per battle. So that we can trigger this twice. We don't have cheap enough spells to actually use you. Or like a bigger mana pool. Or else I would absolutely take this. Every 2 turns, deal 1 damage. I like that idea. It's 1 damage, just like our sword. But it has an ability unlike our sword. So yeah, we'll take our dagger here. And then we'll keep going. We could shop for spells, or we could do a tough battle. I want to shop for spells. A, because we have a free slot. And B, it just gives us the passive healing that we so desperately need. We don't even have to buy anything is the best part. Increase the cooldown of all monster skills by 4. No thank you. Cleanse all negative effects on yourself. That would be really useful. Unfortunately, we cannot afford it. Increase defense by 1. Increase attack by 1. They're $50, and then we can't afford this, but let's look at it either way. Increase attack by 5 and reduce defense to 0. But it's only for 1 turn. For 2, I like the idea of the war banner. Yeah, I like the idea of the war banner more than I like the idea of the bastion. Just because we have stuff that heal us. Plus, I'm more of a very aggressive type of player than like a defensive build. So let's go with that. Continue on. We've got a regular battle here. So we have, you're increasing everybody's defense by 1. You're the one that attacks players every 5 turns. And then you're just increased defense by 1 for every 3 turns. Okay, so we can't outright kill you, which sucks. We could do this to thwap everybody for 1 damage. And it is a free turn, so I'll take it. And then it's 1 damage regardless. So we'll just stick to this. At least here we can make the turn timer disappear faster. So we'll thwap and kill you. I'm assuming it dealt damage to somebody. We don't kill you off of the 1 hit. So I'd rather save the health. And then thwap you to death. So now you guys are going to be attacking me. Which is horrible. I think we increase our defense and then like do 1 damage to you. We take a bit of a beating, but now we can kill you. And then you... It's 1 damage regardless, so we might as well fast forward your murder. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. A war ring. So this is on kill, increase attack by 1 until end of battle. It's like a side grade. This one can ramp our attack, but it's worthless until we get a kill. This one is just +1 attack forever. We get this back, which isn't bad. We could combo this with something like War Banner, then go Power Wave, if we have enough mana to trigger both of them. It takes 6. The boots is just 1 health regen, 1 mana regen. If we get our mana regen to 3, you're almost free every single fight. Well, this one's definitely free every single fight. So that's not bad. Also, this is like an other slot. I honestly like the idea of getting some more mana regen. It's not a bad item. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're at 6 of 8. We've got items in gold or health regen, mana regen. I don't think we need this anymore. We have 7 health regen and 3 mana regen. We'll grab the items. On kill, increase attack by 2 for 1 turn. It's not permanent. This is just 3 defense. I like the idea of healing with this though. Execute monsters at 2 health or lower. I do like that. And then for every 30 gold gained, restore 1 mana up to 3 mana at a time. I don't think we need this because we have a lot of mana regen. We take the claw gloves. Oh, we could afford 1 more. We might as well take you then. At least you give us more damage. Boss fight. Can we do any better this time around? I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, it's the same setup. So you increase everybody's attack. You always attack first, and then you're gonna increase the attack of all monsters by 1. So we need to murder you after we murdered Lion, and then you're just gonna be a pain regardless. So let's go for the War Banner to increase our attack by 1. And then we will swipe everybody for more or less 1 damage. That's fine. And then 1 more turn, and we can do the War Banner, which isn't bad. I do like that idea. We take 2 if we attack you this way. We take 1 if we attack you this way. I think this is fine. We'll do the defensive blows for now. At least until we get you to here. And now we can execute you. Nice. Perfect. We can execute... We can't execute you. But you do take 3 more turns to trigger. So what if we kill you? Now we're doing 4 to you. We kill you. Now we're doing insta-kill to you. We're at 10 damage. So now we can do a lot of damage there and then a little bit less there. Cool. We defeated them that time. Every 4 turns, increase defense by 1 until end of battle. That's not bad. This... It's magic damage by 1, which does synergize with our AoE. And then +2 health. But I like the idea of executing monsters, especially when they have high defense. And we just like thwap them by 1 damage each. Treasure map. After battle, 1 additional item appears. I mean, that's the best so far. But that's saying a lot. Every 3 turns, increase all monsters' cooldowns by 1. Plus it gives us health, regen, and luck. You are just giving... Okay, so we're trading mana regen for luck. Plus an ability. And some of those abilities do suck. Like this bleed that's staying on us for some reason. Every 4 turns, increase luck by 1 until end of battle. Plus it gives us health regen. Okay, I think we take the treasure map, right? Because this could just give us a better item to replace our shitty items. And then we don't have a pet slot, so we might as well take you as well. I don't know if these boots are better. Increase all monsters' cooldown by 1. Yeah, we have an empty slot. We might as well use you. I wasn't feeling the boots. I like this one better. Just because of the mana regen. There is another floor. We could either travel to hell or locked in the demo. Sure, we'll go to hell. Why not? Welcome to hell, everybody. Regular battle. We've got... What do you do? Restore health equal to the amount of mana the player loses. That's horrific. We don't want to play things. Every 3 turns, steal 1 mana for each living monster. That's horrible. Wait. For each amount of mana the player loses. So it doesn't even mean we spend the mana. It's just like, because this one's going to suck it. And then this one, increase defense by 1 for each living monster. Upon death, increases defense for... Okay, so you're going to die last. We need to kill you first. Because trying to kill you right now while they're alive means that you're just going to heal yourself. It doesn't matter which weapon we use. It's going to deal 1 damage. They have a lot of defense. And then we're not going to get our attack until we get to the point where we murder 1 guy. So you're executed. We gain an attack boost. That gives us a bit of damage against you. But now we're horribly dying, which sucks. That 1 Banshee like drained all of our mana, which is horrific. I don't know if we're gonna survive this, to be honest. We're dealing 1 damage anyway, so we might as well save the health. And now you just die? Sure. Oh dear. You're gonna be dealing 2 damage to us. We can save the health here at least. That's not enough. This is enough. We survived the first fight in hell. At least we did that. When you restore health, increase defense by 1 until end of battle, max plus 6. You're the one that increases our health, or restores our health. So that's counterintuitive. For every 50 bucks gained, increase luck by 1 and increase the threshold. I don't know if I want to increase luck. Every 2 kills, increase a random stat by 1, increase threshold by 1 each charge. But this is permanent, so it's not bad. Then we can get our health and health regen back. We do need the health and health regen right now. Every 2 spells cast, increase max mana by 2 and increase the threshold by 1. Yeah, I think we take the defensive item for now. So at least we heal for 10 and 4. Yep, 14 and 6. This... We don't have to buy anything. We can just use this as a way to heal. Deal 1 damage to the target. Okay. It's better than the shield that we have right now. I can tell you that. Worn Boots. No thank you. On spellcast, increase defense by 1 until end of battle. Up to 6 per battle. We're not much of a spell mage. But I do want to take the spiked shield. It's better than our regular shield. These are spells. Increase the cooldown of all monster skills. Deal 3 damage per living monster to the rightmost monster. That's not bad. This could nuke a big guy. Reroll. This is healing. We could pay money to heal. 25% of 8 is 2, so it's exactly that. Do we want to buy anything else? Not really. Well, I kind of want to buy you, to be honest. You're definitely better than the left hook. You're more expensive too. So it's like... I think Power Wave is better though. We need like a utility spell, something like the War Banner. I think because we're going to heal for 10 and 4, we buy you once. That puts us at 22. When we leave here, we heal for 10, so we're at 30. And then maybe we reroll for a better spell. Something good here. Reduce the defense of all monsters by 2. That's not bad. Increase defense by 1 until end of battle. Yeah, I like the idea of disarm. We'll take that instead of left hook. And then when the battle starts, we could do like War Banner disarm. If we can't like one shot with Power Wave or something. I like this. I like this. Let's keep going. We should heal off of that. Awesome. Perfect. Another regular fight. See, like, if we use this right now, their defense would be nothing. And that's not bad. Increase attack of adjacent monster by 2. Yeah. Like, we would want to do this so we can get rid of you faster. I think it's better if we save the health. So like this, and then the execute. And then we can do the same thing here, basically. Do that, and then execute. And then we would want to save the health, I believe. At least until you're in execute range. Okay, we'll take that, we'll take that. 2 damage, -1 defense. I like our dagger though. Every 2 turns deal 1 damage. Every 2 kills increase defense by 1 and increase threshold by 1 each charge. Is that better than healing? It kinda is. Yeah, it kinda is. I like the idea of ramping that. Because we already have the health regen. We don't really need the healing from the hard armor anymore. So we'll do this. We didn't even check to see what the other ones were, but I feel confident with this pick. So we heal for 10 at the end of every encounter. So we could spend 13 here and then essentially go back up to max health. We get to pick 3. Deal 1 damage to all monsters. -1 defense. Ooh, that's every single time we attack. That might be better than the old dagger, honestly. Knight armor is just 3 armor. A moth every 3 turns restore 1 health or 1 mana, whichever is lower by %. Is that better than you? This is temporary luck. We did just get rid of our health regen. When a monster heals, deal 1 damage to a random monster. I don't think we care for this. I like the idea of the moth. I like the idea of the claws. We're getting rid of our defense though, which is a little bit scary. But we can gain it by going to the spiked shield. I don't think we care for the knight armor. The bone armor seems better. And the cursed chain on kill increases attack by 2 for 1 turn. We're not guaranteed to get monsters that heal, but we are guaranteed to kill things. So I feel like the hunter pendant is better. Regular fight. Let's see what we got here. You are increase the attack of all adjacent. Same with you, same with you. And then you are reduce the player's defense by 2. That's horrific. That is actually pretty bad. If we... You cost 4 and we get a 4 regen, so that's not bad. Reduce the defense of everybody by 2. That makes you guys very vulnerable. If we switch to our thorn shield, we can stop a lot of the damage that's coming to us, at least when we get to the execute range. So yeah, oh wow. This chunks us big time. You are at least in the execute range and you don't attack first, so we should do it like this. So we get the 1 damage AoE buff. So we'll take that. Can we swing at everybody for 3? We should have started with this, honestly. But I didn't want to spend all the mana for it. Now I'm regretting it. Because we're totally dead. We're totally dead if we don't. Like, we have to do... We have to do this. We should have started with this. I'm dumb. Because you're an insta-kill. You're an insta-kill. We're still kind of dying, though. I think this is the end of the run, unfortunately. Yeah, we're down to 2 health, and then we can't insta-kill you with this. Well, that's unfortunate. But we did get further than we did on the first run. Here are my final thoughts. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.